You know, everybody, man, is chasing after something. And if you got a problem with the word chase, I'll switch it up and I'll say pursue, right? Everybody, I don't care who you are, is in pursuit or chasing after something. And it just amazes me where people place their desire, right? Sometimes it can be placed in a very good place, and most of the time, many cases, it's misplaced, right? And so it just amazes me the things that people chase. And when I look back on things that I have chased and I have pursued in my life, whether it was to my good or to my destruction, right? We all have a choice. And where we place our choice or where we make those decisions matters. You dig? Because you can either pursue something and chase something that's going to be beneficial and help you, and it's going to be able to put you in a position to help others, or it's going to put you in a place to you're going to downfall. And not only you, but you're going to bring other people in your circle down as well. You dig? So it matters what we pursue and what we chase. Everyone that I've seen that has an addiction or has something pulling at them, something steering them, guiding them, directing them, right? As far as this gambling, demonic spirit, man, it is heavy. You did? I mean, they have gas stations with, slot machines in them. Slot machines are in the airport. You dig? I mean, they're in the restaurants. I'm really surprised they ain't got them in the dang bathrooms. But it's crazy. It's like it's something that overtakes them. Check this out. I went and had steak and eggs this morning for breakfast, and there were people at 5 o'clock in the morning at the table, and the look on their faces was of stress and of, just anxiety and just, losing and losing. I didn't hear no alarms. I didn't hear no bells. I didn't hear nobody winning nothing. But yet them people were there at 5 in the morning. They must have never went to sleep. It is a true, serious issue that people have, this gambling addiction. And while I was sitting there and I was contemplating, God was speaking to me, and he was saying, there's no difference whether it's gambling addiction, gambling that people are chasing and pursuing, whether it's the wrong or bad relationships that people are chasing and pursuing, that wind up being unfruitful, whether it's bad investments that people are chasing and pursuing and putting your money in the wrong place, right? People are pursuing certain things, and it really matters what you pursue. And if you don't care enough to make sure that you're walking circumspectly, to make sure that you're not blowing the advantages and the blessings that God gives you, you got to know what you're pursuing and what you're chasing after. It's not for everybody to chase everything and to pursue everything. Just because you see someone else doing it, and they may even seem to be successful at doing it, doesn't mean that's your lane. We have to learn to stay in our own lane. You dig? Truth be told, man, what we really should be in pursuit of and what we should be, seeking after is a true and real relationship with God. You dig? Everything else that we're running after, we're searching after, we're seeking after, we're going after, it's all going to turn to, to stubble. It's going to be burnt up. You know what I'm saying? When it's tried by the fire and it doesn't come forth as pure gold, then you'll know that your pursuits were misplaced. The things that you wanted to do and things that you wanted to search after was not in alignment with God's plan. So Let's read the scripture, and then we're going to break it down, and we'll let y'all go and enjoy your day. You dig? Now, the scripture says in Ecclesiastes, 2nd chapter, the 10th and the 11th verse, it reads, "And whatsoever my eyes desired, I kept not from them. I withheld not my heart from any joy, for my heart rejoiced in all my labor. And this was the portion of all my labor. Then I looked at all the works that my hands had wrought, and on the labor that I had labored to do. And behold, all was vanity and vexation of the spirit. There was no profit under the sun." So when we look back over our life and over the pursuits that we have pursued over our life, then we'll realize those things that were vain and worthless and pointless, right? We'll look back over all the labor, over all the things that we put forth our hand to do, and realize that a lot of those things that we did were out of self, not of the flesh, that they didn't glorify God, they didn't represent Him well, and they did not help anyone else be drawn to God. Those vain pursuits, those things that we seek after, that we desire, that we run after, that we chase after. What are you chasing after today? Is it God or is it the flesh? And just let me encourage you that when you take this journey to do some self-reflection and you look back on all your works and on all the things that you've done, over all the decisions that you've made, try not to become discouraged, and don't let the enemy drown you in guilt, and don't let the weight of shame, weigh you down. You did? Learn from those past pursuits and those vain things that we're chasing after and seeking after, and make a change. Do something different. Turn around, because it's never too late. You did? Your man LeVon. One love.